Welcome, and thank you for joining. If you are one of the millions interested in identifying opportunities to supplement your income generation potential, keep listening. Today's work environment is witnessing a renaissance in how people are able to drive and supplement income, and in some cases, even replace their earnings as they shift away from traditional employment. Generally referenced as the gig economy, the emergence of technology, innovation, and digital platforms are driving opportunity for those that have the tools or assets to participate. At the same time, the emergence of AI is threatening to potentially eliminate many entry-level and mid-level jobs, with some experts warning of the possibility of 20% unemployment over the next 5 years. As a result, understanding ongoing market opportunities is becoming more crucial. Many of these digital capabilities are familiar to us as they have become commonplace in society. The rise of technology platforms, such as Uber, has brought ride-sharing and delivery service to the masses. The same is true in the hospitality market with Airbnb, allowing anyone to become a hotelier or short-term landlord, along with the selling of goods on Amazon for personal e-commerce platforms. The message is the same with all these digital capabilities. Come take advantage of our platform and make money. While all these technologies essentially empower anyone to take advantage of income generation opportunities, they all have one thing in common: the potential for significant upfront costs to participate. Uber requires access to a vehicle, usually a nice one at that, involving the cost for the vehicle along with insurance, gas, and elevated maintenance costs. Airbnb requires ownership in real estate and again the costs for insurance, property taxes, and maintenance. And Amazon generally involves significant logistical coordination, along with inventory costs and profit sharing. Similar to these innovative platforms, a relatively new opportunity has emerged that centers on the stock market, one that allows for the opportunity to generate profit, and here is the kicker: without risking $1 of your own money in the market. Now, for many of us, participation in the stock market is a very intimidating prospect. Not only is having knowledge of the stock market a relatively foreign concept, but the prospect of risking and potentially losing our hard-earned money is most folks' greatest fear. And let's face it, having the money to even consider such a possibility is a non-starter for many. So what is this opportunity where one can benefit from stock market profiting without the need for using one's own money? Stock market trading. Now, we want to make sure to differentiate here between stock market trading and stock market investing. Most of us are somewhat familiar with investing, and even then it may not be clear. Many assume the two terms are synonymous. However, trading and investing are two very different concepts and approaches. Stock trading involves taking stock market positions for the purpose of achieving near-term income generation, whereas investing involves taking stock market and other asset positions for the purpose of long-term wealth building. Two very different but equally important strategies. So let's ask why one might consider stock trading. As mentioned, what if you could make significant earnings and didn't have to risk one dime of your own money? What if you had access to expert guidance and tools that would give you a significant probability of success? What if you could keep the lion's share of profits generate and had the flexibility to work as little as 5 to 10 hours per week? Or had the opportunity to work from anywhere? Had the flexibility to work on your schedule? And always had weekends and holidays free for you and your family? Sound too good to be true? Well, keep listening as this opportunity is very real. What makes this real is the emergence of two key market enablers over the last 6 years or so. The first being the introduction of funded trading companies that provide capital to individuals for the purpose of market trading. Just like Uber or Airbnb, this is another digital platform opportunity where these companies literally provide individuals with funds to trade and generate profits. The second is the introduction of what is referred to as micro-mini contracts. These essentially allow for making trades with significantly reduced capital exposure, allowing for better risk management. So, let's cover funded accounts in a bit more detail. The concept of funded trading accounts is not a new development. It has long been a practice reserved for large institutional investment firms as a means of training and preparing new traders to gain the skills of market trading. Over the last decade, we have seen the emergence of funded trading companies offering funded accounts aimed at the broader retail market to empower individuals like us to participate in market trading without risking personal capital. The sudden rise in popularity of funded trading programs emerged in 2022 due to regulatory changes and an increased demand for low-cost trading alternatives. Hence, this is a relatively new and emerging offering, with folks making real profits from the comfort of their home or wherever they choose to be. Again, this is a real opportunity that is quickly gaining popularity. And don't just take our word. We encourage you to research funded trading companies online. You will find significant information on the subject, highlighting many of the companies in the space, along with blogs and videos from thousands benefiting from this opportunity. Here is a summary example highlighting pros and cons with funded trading companies. You may want to pause the presentation at this point to review these points. While having access to funded accounts certainly puts one in position to take advantage of this opportunity, the real value lies in the knowledge of how to trade the funded accounts and take profit-generating positions. Apex Investors Club has nearly 3 decades of market trading expertise and tools that provide insight to successful trading. Our philosophy is one of risk mitigation and reasonable profit targeting. We guide our members to start slow with a target of $500 daily profit, which, as members learn, is a very reasonable and achievable initial goal. Keep in mind, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. On the contrary, our approach allows members to develop ongoing, recurring income. If you're interested in learning more about how to take advantage of this emerging opportunity and generating a lifetime revenue stream, reach out to us with the provided contact information. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.